Hello everyone and welcome to the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download. I'm Archer Plays and I'm going to be exploring this world in the next few videos. I haven't really decided how many videos I'm going to make. We'll see how much I can get through in one video, and that will kind of dictate how we go from here. So if you do download the world, you'll spawn in right here. You'll need to switch into survival or creative or what have you, because it does spawn you in spectator mode. There is a book here to kind of explain the different mods that you do need to get. Really, it's just the audio player mods. The voice chat and audio player mod are needed if you want to listen to the custom note blocks and the custom audio that they've put in. You'll spawn in right in front of the map of the server. I've already been flying around a little bit, and I'll be honest, I knew everything was pretty close by each other. Like, all the hermits started off pretty close to each other, but I didn't really realize how close they were. So you spawn in right there, here at the world spawn. If we head across the way, Cub was kind enough to leave behind all of his tools and gear, and I'm actually going to go ahead and hijack that stuff for myself. That's how I've been able to fly around a bit. I apologize for the whining puppy in the background. He's just so needy for attention. But if you come up here, you can also see there's an expanded map for Joe Hill's area, because that is pretty far off in the distance. Forget exactly how far away that is. We've also got X has left some gear over here. We've got the book there. We got our portal, some ender chests, all that sort of fun stuff. Then if we head down below... Okay, sorry about that cut. My dog started crying because he couldn't get himself to bed. His bed was 2 feet away from where he was laying, and he was whining about it. So, anyways, down below the map area, we have all of these murals that X put together to show off the different stats. So we've got Mumbo with his llama death thing, which is kind of interesting that he did not seem to have died by llama. I don't know, maybe there's something glitchy with the book. Who knows? Hermitcraft, but really I just like looking at the murals. So we've got Cleo with her armor stands, we've got Ren, Cub, False, and so on. Still surprised that Scar did not get the most deaths, but what have you. Not sure what this is. Anyways, so you can check out all these stats. Sometimes the book doesn't quite click because there's an armor stand in the way. But anyways, and then if you head down below, you have this wonderful compass pixel art. But there are lodestone compasses to a bunch of different locations. So if you do want to go to a specific spot, you can use these. I'm personally just going to probably explore and wander around. I think it would have been nice if they put the text on the sign as well. That way you don't have to get quite so close. But, oh well, maybe next time. But I do love all of that. That is super helpful. So the next thing that I'm going to check out is actually going to be the museum here. So this is the fan art museum. It's right next to spawn. I'm not sure what the main entrance is, so I'm just going down here. That's really interesting. Nice little modern art sculpture. I think they're putting copper chains in the new update. I might be wrong. Haven't been paying attention, to be perfectly honest. But we've got a little painting gallery of all the classic Minecraft paintings. But then when we enter here, we do get to see all of the amazing fan art that people have put together. I love the fact that the hermits were able to put this in. Oh my god. Sorry if I'm not really commentating, I'm just kind of blown away. Okay, so this must be Joel's spot, right? I think every hermit had their own little nook. So my guess would be this is Joel's, just because of the theming. Oh my goodness. I could spend forever in here. It would be nice if we had speed in here. Ministry. What? Okay. Oh, this must be Well's area. Okay. More of the vanilla paintings, I think. Yeah. I do like how they've added the vanilla paintings, but it would be nice to like know which hall you're entering. There's everyone. That was my phone, sorry. I'm not really used to recording anymore. It's been way too long. Apologize in advance. Well, I guess not in advance anymore, but apologies if the audio is kind of weird and wonky. I am still learning. I'll probably end up re-recording this video if the audio ends up too crazy. So this is XB's area. And then we've got Cub, maybe? Yeah, I think that's Cub's area. But this would be, yep, Tango. I really love all of the group shots. This would be Pearl. Oh my god. The mace. Okay. I am just blown away. Where's this going? Oh my god, more up here. Is this Corrales? This would be Corrales. Yep. Okay. Oh, ZF. So this stuff is just crazy. Mumbo. Aw, little crocheted Mumbo. That's cute. Oh. Is that an error? I don't know. Oh, little guy. This must be Ren. Yep. Ren's area. Oh, didn't even notice him. Hi. You're so cute. Okay. Let's keep going. I think this is just another group shot area. A little happy guest. Okay. I think we've seen everyone up. Oh, there's another floor up above. You know, this kind of reminds me of oh, this area. I think this is X's area. Yep. This museum actually does remind me of the Metropolitan Museum of Art a little bit, just in how like crazy convoluted it is. I recently went there. This would be Gems area, right? Yeah. Recently went to the Met with my nephew and his wife, and we were there for hours, I swear. Like, probably 3 or 4 hours, and we only saw maybe less than a quarter of it. Okay, so we're outside now. I think that's everyone up top. So let's go back, and let's head down. Who put a farm in here? Okay. So this would be beef, right? Vintage beef. All the cards. Yep. That is a super cute. I do like how he recessed all of them. And then here we have Impulse. Ooh, I do like. That's what, a map? Yep. That's cool. Okay, that's a little creepy, but very well done. And then is this Skiz? Of course, Skiz is right next to Impulse. What else we got? So, False. Yep. False is definitely one of my favorite underappreciated hermits. Scar? Maybe? Nope. B-dubs. Okay. Yeah, duh, that's B-dub's base. I love the texture. Okay. And then this would be Jevin. Okay. Nice. And then here we have Grian. Maybe? Nope, Scar. Duh. I got distracted by the bird. Pesky bird. Okay. Cleo. Ooh, that one's nice. Okay, I feel like I'm missing some. Am I? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, that is the fan art gallery, the fan art museum. I love it. It's awesome. Maybe that's why they filled in these other areas with vanilla paintings. Maybe they didn't quite get everyone. Shouldn't. At some point, I could probably figure out who we're missing. But just eat. And let's go sleep. Okay, so that was the museum. That was the gallery. I'm going to take this with me. The next spot I want to check out is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go through the Nether Hub. Because that was... Normally it's a community project, but this season it really wasn't a community project. But it kind of made up for that in being so amazing. So Beat-Ups did this. It is absolutely phenomenal. Just the vibe. Like, it's hard to make this red fog look good. But these, you know, the terrain around just so simplistic, allowing the hermits to come in and build their own, add their own detailing and add their own vibes. So like sometimes it's relative, it's simple. Jevin just has a portal. Other hermits went a little more exotic. I don't know whose that is. I think this one over here is X's portal. But yeah, kind of cool. Really cool. And then just these, oh my god, how do you make such perfect curves on a diagonal in a block game? Like, oh my god. And why am I flying? Oh god. Let's not get killed by the drowned. But I can go into free cam. I'm not used to having free cam, but oh my god, look at that. It's just hanging from nothing. But like the depth that B-Dubs managed to get, just like the variety of texture, like those two textures are on the same plane, but because this one is, what's that, gray wool next to the diorite, this one looks even more further recessed. So it just gives that extra depth. He has done some amazing work with depth and color and just painting in Minecraft, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay, where is the shopping district? That's Etho. That's Cub. That's what? Joel's base. So Impulse Giz. Okay. Maybe I should have grabbed a lodestone compass. Neighborhood. False. XB. Yep, XB. Corrales. There's the shopping district. That's why I wanted to go through the nether, because I knew I would get lost in the overworld trying to find the shopping district. Again, I could have grabbed a lodestone compass, but didn't really want to. So here we have the shopping district. The portal is all the way up here. So I think Pearl made the portal. She was kind of, I think she was instructed to, slash, like, almost ordered to, and so out of spite and out of malicious compliance, this is the portal she made. It's definitely a portal. It functions. I love the idea of it, but naturally it doesn't look that great, but that's kind of intentional, isn't it? So oh, I did not realize someone put up Spirit Halloween on the Poe. I think this was the Hermit Office Enforcement. If you didn't really follow Season 10 very much, early on, they decided to try a new system for the shopping district called hermits, hermits, where everyone was assigned randomly a bunch of different items that they should sell. And so the Hermit Office Enforcers were POE, were responsible for actually muted my phone that time, for making sure that people were actually selling the stuff that they were supposed to sell. There is a permit office building somewhere. Here we go. So this is the permit office right here as it rolls in. And it was Grian and Scar and Skiz. And then later on, Cub joined in. It was a whole bunch of shenanigans. I honestly liked the idea of the hermits, because one of the things, if you've been watching Hermitcraft for a while, is certain hermits tend to always do the same kind of shops. I mean, maybe not always, but they do tend to lean towards the same shops year after year after year, season after season. So, like, Zuma and Ren do a wood shop pretty much every other season. Impulse does something with villager trading almost every season. And while that's great, that is, it does kind of cut others out of those markets. And so other players don't necessarily get encouraged to do that kind of play. So here, I think, is where they actually got their, this is where they rolled for their different permits. They would hit a button, and it would randomly spit out a permit. So, like, I love the idea. I'm not sure how they could have done it better. I think the biggest issue was that people got permits that they had no desire to use. So I think it might have been better if it was more like a auction or a draft sort of process, but that could be really difficult with as many permits as there were. So I've just been flying around kind of aimlessly in the shopping district area. So I'm not really sure which ones I want to highlight. So we've got, like, I think this is Zuma's copper shop. Yep. Copper golems before there were copper golems. We also have yet a couple more little shops here, I think. I don't remember. Someone did a soul sand shop. And then over here we have Ethos Frogger game for his Froglight shop. We have Tango's 2 Tech Delay, which was his redstone shop. We've got Ren's Beacon shop. We've got the Fireworks shop shooting this amazing glasswork explosion up into the sky. We have the Wolves of Wall Street. This was the wool shop, I think. We've got this amazing, like, cyberpunk neon, honestly psychedelic building that I think Joel put together for his XP shop. Like, there's just so much detail in here. A rooted dirt shop here. I think X did that as well. I honestly don't even know half of these shops. Oh, I could just get lost in here. Is this the iron? No. Coal shop. Just random fireworks going off. Oh my goodness. So, like, one of the things that I really enjoyed, I'm a huge fan of Zombie Cleo, and I feel like every season she doesn't really get into the economy very much, and that's partially their playstyle. You know, everyone has their own playstyle, and they do a lot of the armor stand, and that's kind of what they're known for, but I love that she was able to get into the book trade, and vending's all sold out. I love the idea of this, and just allowing hermits that maybe didn't really get a chance to shine in previous shopping districts a chance to really just make their mark. Oh my god, the wood. The big salmon is still in there. Lord. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, Scar's Death Star. Oh my goodness. What on earth? Just playing golf. Oh, Lord. Look at this. Just purely aesthetic. He had an idea, and he ran with it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Christmas area. I honestly don't even remember the Christmas stuff this season. This is just completely otherworldly to be flying around here. Let me go ahead and sleep. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I've just been flying around, honestly, kind of aimlessly wandering, and I'm just completely speechless at the amazing work that everyone put in this season. I think I might go ahead and call it for this little video. So we checked out the spawn location, we checked out the Hermit Museum, the Hermit Art Gallery, the Nether Hub, and now I'm just flying around in circles through the shopping district. Starting with the next video I make, I'm going to be doing some highlights of different hermits. I might not be able to get to everyone because honestly, there's just so much in this world download. I might try to do like a couple hermits per video. Some hermits might need their own video. We'll see. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time just flying around in circles, trying to get myself kind of acclimated and used to. Okay, need to stop looking at stuff. Get used to all of the amazing builds and try to kind of get my bearings on who is where and what's what. So thank you so much for watching. Let me take off my hat. Hi. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!